I want to discuss how we can conquer the stories between our ears. Okay, your mindset, right? There are so many stories that run through our brain every single day, every single hour of every day, every single minute of every day, every single opportunity of every day. It happens without us really being aware of it. It happens all the time without us being able to control it, for the most part. But I want to introduce you to a few things. So, first things first. Let's take a drink. Let's discuss what's actually happening between our ears that sometimes stops us dead in our tracks and makes us feel a lot of trepidation, makes us feel failure, makes us feel fear. That would be your mean girl. Okay, if you have not met your mean girl, she's this person that tells you, no, you should never do that. That's going to make you look stupid. No, that's definitely, you're too fat for that. You're too ugly for that. You're too fill in the blank for that. Okay? She is the voice that makes us stop pursuing our dreams, stop going after the things that we think we want to accomplish, or the things that we maybe would be really good at, or she's a B. Okay? Basically, she is in place to stop progress, stop growth, and stop happiness. We often don't understand why we're frustrated. We don't know why, we'll try something and then we immediately stop doing it. And a lot of times it is the voice within our head, between our ears, that's telling us things that are not true, stories that we feel we cannot control. So let's drink to that. But she is fear, okay? One way to overcome this is to fight fear with logic. Now, be really honest with yourself. Is it really, really logical that, if you take on XYZ goal, you're going to be a failure and everyone's going to hate you? Is that logical? No. It's emotional, right? So logic's an emotion. Fear is an emotion, but you can fight fear with logic every single time. So you always want to ask yourself, is this likely to happen? Whatever that feeling is that you're feeling, that word or phrase that your mean girl is telling you, is this likely to happen? 99.9% of the time, the answer will be no. Okay, there may be times where, yes, it's true. And then you have to weigh the factor of, well, is it worth it to me or not? Like, is it okay if that happens? And would I still be happy with the outcome? Okay, but how you move through this. First things first, you got to tell your mean girl to buzz off. Like, she's not allowed to be in the picture, and she's definitely not allowed in your driver's seat. Okay, you're the driver of your car. But you also, through this process, have to feel grace. And grace just means you are kind to yourself and you show yourself some patience and love through the process of what it is you're trying to accomplish. So mean girls don't come up when, we're trying to sit and gossip with our friend whoever at Starbucks, right? You already are in mean girl mode when that's happening. You're not fearful. You are in judgment zone, and when judgment happens, you are completely removed from love. But you can fight the mean girl with grace, but you need to have passion or patience and compassion for yourself and the effort you are putting in. If you are really trying your best. And here's the other part. This is a really important thing. If you hear nothing else in this video, hear this. Everybody in the world is truly trying the best they know how. The minute you want to fact check that, that's mean girl talking. That's ego. Mean girl equals ego. Mean girl equals fear. Mean girl equals dead in tracks. Okay? She will not get you anywhere except for more mean girl. More fear. More stuckness. More really stuck in that ego. And your ego, it wants to keep you comfortable. even if your life is extremely uncomfortable right now, maybe you're dealing with a lot of pain, or maybe you're obese, or maybe you are financially in a lot of debt, it doesn't matter. If your ego is telling you all these stories of, I have to stay this way, this is what the sorry. These are the cards I've been dealt. This is my life. I'm trying not to have a cold. Anyways, then your ego's going to keep you there. If it feels like that's safe, that's comfortable, even though it's the most uncomfortable feeling. Pain is awful. Being obese is so hard. I lived that way for a really long time, you guys. From the time I was, let's like, can we paint a picture? I was definitely an obese child, like young toddler obese. Then lost a lot of weight because my parents got rid of my milk bottle, and then gained a lot of weight from about 2nd to 3rd grade on. So how old are you? 8 years old? 8 years old until, I've always been overweight, and I was obese for my entire adult life until I turned probably about 32 and finally moved out of the obese range into the overweight range. So it's a hard life. I get it. But the other part is I stopped letting the mean girl in my brain that told me, like, you're not worth taking the time to do this. You're not worth the effort. I don't know why you're bothering with that. You're going to fail anyways. The scale's not moving. All these words that we hear, right? And it was the same with RA. It was the same with the disease management. It was the same with, like, and you get it from all angles. You hear it from your doctors. You hear it from all kinds of people. Society. You have to put on a bubble around you when you want something bad enough that is going to just deflect all of the mean things that are coming at you. But you really have to bubble your brain and allow any of the mean words that are coming at you from your mean girl to go away. So have patience and compassion for yourself in this process. Work through it. And if it sounds like it is more emotion-based, fight it with logic and see where you end up. Is this likely to happen? Ask yourself that question. Is this likely to happen? If you were in some kind of dramatic, if I do this, no. Is this likely to happen? Chances are the answer is no. That means go forth and rock your life. Okay? So that is how you overcome your mean girl in a super tiny, fast nutshell. There are some great books that you can read that will help you. There's one called Mastering Your Mean Girl. There are so many female-dominated personal growth books that are 100% necessary. You Are a Badass. Even like the Girl Wash Your Face books, and trying to think. Brene Brown has a lot of books, a lot of podcasts, a lot of things. If you want to have more of a morning routine where you can journal how to get this information out of between your ears and onto paper so that it can be somebody else's problem for a minute, then I'm going to put a link in the comments. It is a free morning journal prompt guide and daily affirmation guide. So you get both. So this is 100% to help you start your day the best way possible. Okay, that's what I have for you tonight. I hope your day has been amazing. Thank you for watching, always, 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 and click down here to get your free morning routine guide. Okay, bye guys.